Someone asked me to name 2 structures that hold water, and I was like, well, damn. So we got some bug fixes in Save the World. Prehistoric Isa is in the shop. We knew this. The Ancient Launcher is in the shop. We know this. I'll link this down below if you guys want to read the lore. You can pause it on screen, see what's going on. These are things that we knew about. There are also new items in BR. If you want to pick them up, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. We'll check out the new set afterwards because that was something I would have covered in yesterday's daily if they were available. And they'll be not old news, but something I won't cover until later tonight on stream. But either way, I digress. So, bug fixes and improvements. These are some things I've been wanting for a while. We've all been wanting them. Epic kind of went on a break, which is good. They're humans. They need time off, but they did leave us with a very buggy game. So, they made some improvements, meaning we used to get stuck in an infinite loading screen, meaning when you loaded out of the mission, you would just never get put back into home base. You'd be waiting forever. And sometimes you'd be unintentionally kicked back to the main lobby. That should be happening less or not at all. So also now when you finish a mission, you'll be prompted to ready up and matchmake right away, which is kind of nice. There's also a visual glitch with objects of vegetation that, you know, mess around on the Switch 2. That should be a little bit better. If you haven't played it on the Switch 2, by the way, it's a pretty good experience. If you want to do Save the World on the go, not bad. Also, this is a known thing that Epic has intended. When you leave a mission early now, you'll go back to the main lobby instead of the home base. I don't exactly know why. I'm assuming this either fixes issues or is avoiding a different problem. I'm not 100% sure, but that is intended, even if it is a little weird. You got to load back into home base kind of on your own. Also, mission rewards should be happening without delay. So your mission rewards, Battle Pass XP, this would include your weekly quests, your superchargers, core reperk, should be delivered promptly. Hopefully. You can now join to deliver the bomb mission in progress, which is great from home base. You can now build tracks while using simple build. I'm sure that bugged some of you. And then you'll no longer get stuck in the command screen when expedition timers expire. These are all really great things and stuff that I want to check out more in game. So I'm live on Twitch, link down below if you guys want to come check me out. I'm not going to be streaming Save the World the entire time as planned, but maybe if the missions go smoothly, I would like a core reperk. Maybe we'll do my 160s. Maybe we'll do them. Flingers and mist monsters no longer spawn an extra husk when attempting to throw one. That's kind of a nice quality of life thing. I like a few more enemies. I like a difficult game. That's why I've been playing Brotato on Nightmare. But anyway, that's kind of a cool bug. It's been here for a year. I saw that AS407 posted that. It's only been one year. Anyway, defenders can now walk across minecart tracks without getting stuck. That's fantastic. Cosmetic issues have been fixed. Environments and UI now have their intended colors, which is great. And I'm not going to read through all of these, but you get the idea. Just some visual bugs that are now resolved. And I don't normally make a video on just bug fixes. You see, we covered everything in under 3 minutes with some jokes in there. And normally I wouldn't talk about it, but those are some major issues. Like, I have been playing Save the World less. I have been streaming not Save the World because I am not kidding. I you not. I did my 160s on stream like a week or two ago, and we had a different bug every single mission. I could not believe it. Some of it wasn't their fault. I had like router issues with my internet, but even after that, we were failing to get people in the lobby, getting kicked out early. People would join the lobby appropriately, get kicked, and then they couldn't rejoin. We would have infinite loading times afterwards where it wouldn't put us back in a home base. We would get back in a home base and we just couldn't invite a friend in. We'd have people not showing up on our friends list at all. It was unbelievable. It was actively difficult to play Save the World when we knew what we were doing, we knew what the bugs were, we knew how to avoid them as best as we could, and we were still stuck in an unplayable experience. And that is why I've been posting less Save the World videos. I don't like the optics that most of my gameplay focused videos recently have been funded by Zaku and Aqua, but like literally it takes a viewer throwing money at me with a weird idea to get me to make a video right now because I cannot do it. It's been a month now where I've been very disincentivized from recording new content because I just cannot deal with a lot of these issues right now. Hopefully, with that getting resolved, this game becomes a little bit more playable and I can start having some more fun, but we'll see. We'll see. Now, as for the shop stuff, I'm going to go through the whole set here. I'll probably review it again in the daily video because this is a very popular set for obvious reasons. Lots of different styles. This is also probably the most of your character we've ever been able to see. This is a funny thing where Epic is definitely using the teen rating for their outfits now. That is something they've not quite done to this extent in the past, but honestly, it's also like not that big of a deal. Like if you've ever been to Florida or anywhere where there is beach and sunlight, these are appropriate outfits given the world we're in. So I'm sure some Christian moms dropped their coffee when their kids loaded up Fortnite, but at the same time, it's not a big deal. They're fun outfits. We get to have some, you know, was this surfs up? I was going to say wakeboarding, but that's probably just an actual surfboard. And it's a fun set. So if you guys want to pick it up while supporting me, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. I definitely appreciate it. There are 2 different bundles. You got the Batman themed ones. Then you've got the villains over here, Harley Quinn and the Plant Lady. There's a lot going on here. I think somebody gifted me her like $30 set forever ago. And shorts on or off. It doesn't really change much. God, dude, these skins are shameless. They've really got a direction with this one, and I don't know what else to say, but I'm sure you all in the comments have said enough. By the way, recording that Christmas in July video with Lexa has put me in so many funny situations where all these summer-themed skins have come out, and Alpine Lexa is dressed all the way up in like a coat and pants, and it's actually kind of hilarious. So you can buy any of the items individually on their own, outside of the bundles. Of course, we got the sidekick here as well, the Bat Dog, and you can get them all today. And of course, code Mista supports me, and I appreciate it. So that's it. Twitch link down below. Come say hi. We're gonna be gaming, and I'll see you guys next one. Maybe tonight. This should be, fingers crossed, the first daily that I'll be able to record from the girlfriend's place, as we now have a desk set up and a place for me to get things working. I'm gonna have to use a laptop and some side monitors. It's gonna be a lot of finagling. I'm not gonna guarantee a daily because there's just a very solid chance some equipment does not work, but we'll see.